Have you seen?
I've spent countless nights with this man in bed. Two guys in a bed, just talking to each other for an hour and a half. What's straighter than that?
We even have about a foot of distance between us,
Yeah.
just so you guys know we're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Nothing wrong. I don't even know how many stories I repeat. The time I sprained my ankle.
Dude, that ankle sprain was fucking. I mean,
It was
you're in a different place now.
So funny.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, a 300-pound man jumping a fence and all the weight going on one fucking ankle. Hilarious.
But
look, this whole world could be fake to me.
Damn.
I don't know that. You know what I mean? You don't know that.
If we're going down this route, bro, I need to break this eye out, bro.
Nah.
So she was listening to like all these she has the worst taste in music I've ever heard in my entire life. Listens to, if she's listening,
Sorry.
Melissa, I'm sorry, it's trash. But you're my girl still. I rock with you tough, but that music's trash.
All right,
They
John.
know me, bro.
John, $60, homeless guy. What the fuck just happened?
My ribs. My ribs.
From what?
I don't know.
Man, drink some water, dog.
Anyways, I almost just died. Fuck.
Jesus.
Let's get it cracking. Here we go. Bro, let's talk. Episode 31. I'm Johnny V.
I am Jose Medina.
Guys, we're keeping this one swift. No Taylor. Summon that pussy like a sailor. She said my dick fit perfect. I'm like a tailor.
Anyways.
Yeah, new studio setup, guys.
Studio setup. We moved over about 10 feet. No, more less than that.
Yeah.
Two guys in a bed, just talking to each other
Hey.
for an hour and a half. What's straighter than that?
You know what I'm saying? And look, we even have about a foot of distance between us,
Yeah.
just so you guys know we're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, look,
No, have you seen?
I've spent countless nights with this man in bed.
Actually, yeah, for real.
Ain't nothing new.
I was talking to someone recently. I can't remember who the fuck I was talking to, but we used to have sleepovers together. I think it might have been our homie Andy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, it was Andy, and it was like long story short.
Yeah.
There are people at my house. This is in the summertime, at for the afters or whatever. And I remember we were like I wasn't like gonna sleep in my apartment.
Okay.
And then he was acting weird about sharing a bed with me. And I was
Andy?
like, yeah. And I was like, motherfucker. I was like, you, me, and Jose have shared a bed before.
We literally had three guys, one bed.
Yeah.
This is back in like middle school, maybe? No,
Yeah.
high school, maybe like
Freshman year. No, it was the summer from 8th grade going into high school.
Yeah, that's right there. So it's still some young bucks, but three decent sized body individuals.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I was somehow somewhere you did we go foot head or was it
Foot head.
did we?
Yep.
Or did you and Andy stay up at the top with each other?
I think it was. I can't remember. Honestly, I felt like it was foot head. But
Regardless, though, we were in the bed at the same time. Nothing happened.
My thing is,
but it's crazy how he switched up.
yeah. I remember that night. I was like, motherfucker. I was like, we shared a bed before, bro. It was just hella funny. It was a little funny moment, but you know,
Didn't want to catch where you're spreading.
yeah. Hey,
Dirty motherfucker.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. Anyways, guys, yeah. Today, I'll be honest. Let's just be frank about it. The podcast is an absolute obstacle today. It is our Super Bowl Sunday today. Okay, the Raiders are playing the Chiefs. And if you don't care about football, let me at least set the context for you, because everyone loves a good story.
There you go.
The Chiefs are the most cheating team in the sport. They are well-known and documented cheaters, okay? And the last team to beat those cheaters was the Raiders.
It's been that long.
It's been that long since they've lost. So the Raiders are going to do it again today, so I'm really excited for that. So like I said, the podcast is an obstacle today. I'm putting the timer on right now, guys.
Fuck. Not that we love doing this.
We let a game. But today there's so much bigger. There's bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
Bigger fish to fry.
So hopefully it'll be a good Sunday.
Good little Sunday. Anyway, so what you bringing to the table this week, bro?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I really don't know what the fuck.
I mean, I think it's funny how last week we planned to do the whole movie thing.
Oh,
but that fell through quick.
Damn, bro, I hella forgot about that shit.
See, well, that's something about Johnny though. You know, he had the memory of a fucking goldfish. Less than that.
Actually, bro. Because you know what's funny? That same day, I remember I was like driving home and I was like, what was the idea I had? Deadass forgot.
That we talked about for maybe 10 minutes. Wait. Was it for long? I don't even know.
Straight cooked. I'll say this. Last night I went to a little Halloween party dressed as the Pope. Here's a picture. And you know what? It was really funsies. It was really funsies. I met this really cool dude named Jesse.
Yeah.
And wow.
For just a little context, we have Red Zone on, and for those who care about football, the Lions are marching on the Titans right now.
Actually, that's crazy. I'd be sick if I was a Titans fan.
Anyway,
that's crazy.
Party, you met a guy named Jesse?
Yeah, and he was pretty cool. But you know what? I will say this. So he danced really funny. He was just like a social butterfly, but like you wouldn't expect it because he was first kind of quiet and shy.
Yeah.
And then like 20 minutes later, he was just like straight gigging on the dance floor, and it was hella funny. It was pretty cool. And then but then he told us a sad story about his dog that passed, and it just really bummed me out.
Oof. At the party?
No, yeah, because it got kind of like, we were like all like sitting at the table like drinking or whatever.
Kind of dying down a little bit.
Yeah, and it was more like, exactly, the vibe was kind of dying down or whatever.
When we're from a party, it's like a little kickback.
Exactly that. And so we're talking about tattoos and stuff, and he shows us this one, and he's like, he was like, yeah, it said Bruno, and it was a landscape portrait tattoo, a landscape tattoo, right? So like kind of has like a lake or whatever. And I guess he used to take his dog there to this little spot. But in the mountain, he took pieces of the dog's paw and so he like worked them into the image that the tattoo artist did. It was a really good tattoo. And they told us the story about it, and it was just super sad. And I was like, damn, bro, R.I.P. to that guy's dog, Bruno.
You go, I gotta get home.
Yeah, it was funny because he was telling the story, and like everyone around him is like laughing or whatever, like, and like talking about different shit. And I made sure to give him extra attention as he's telling me the story, you know?
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
it's one of those things like, I'm listening to you, don't worry.
Yeah, exactly that.
I hate those fucking moments.
I feel like I'm that friend that always gives that extra attention to like somebody that's to just be like, I hear you, bro. Like if you're talking, no one else is hearing you. I hear you.
That's something that happened to me a lot in high school where, for some damn reason, even though, I mean, I want to say my voice was as booming as it was right now, but my voice was somewhat deeper around that time.
Yeah,
around high school time. And the thing is that like, anytime would be like in a group setting, I would always get cut off, like all the damn time, and I was like, okay, appreciate it. Like I was in the middle of maybe like, oh yeah, this one time, dude, I was doing this, and they're like, we had a friend named Julio. Well, I mean, we say it's still a friend named Julio. He would always cut you off so fucking fast, like real quick, and I'm just like, okay, his turn, like, bro, like what the fuck? And then at that point,
dude, speaking about avocados,
dude, just something, fucking Julio, man. But yeah, shout out to him. But that would happen to me a lot. I've got a coworker that does that. But nowadays, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, I'll tell you. But it's like nowadays when it happens, I don't take no shit. I just keep marching on.
Yeah.
Like, you can try to cut me out, but no, listen, no, I'm big dog now. You know.
And see, that's the thing, bro. It's like it's a sometimes getting cut off. It's a lot about you. It's more so about you than the other person sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel the same way. Like I'll get cut off. I feel like I react very well to getting cut off just because I'm like I'll give the focus to it.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I'm so good at like being like, okay, so anyways, like I was saying, but like, cause it's like such a weird spot to be in, cause you don't be like, anyways, like.
So I will say that like some, not really the same. I think we've mentioned this on the podcast where like my memory is like somewhat good.
Yeah.
Like for the most part. Actually, I got a pretty good memory.
Okay.
Don't put me to the test, as I'm gonna fold. But
we gotta take your word for it, I guess.
Well, the thing is that like it happens so damn much, where like whenever I'm talking to someone. And they'll tell me the same story again and again and again. And me not wanting to be like that person, be like, oh, you told me this. I'm just going to be like, oh, I found like a better way to, oh, yeah, you told me this before. You know what I mean? I see it more casually. Yep. But before that, I would literally just be quiet and act like it's my first time hearing the story.
Oh, really? Oh.
I'm like, whoa, what? No, really? Like I had a coworker that told me, back on Graveyard, you remember Big John?
Oh, dude, Big John, yeah.
Yeah, so white dude. Bald, tall. He was what, like 6'2", maybe 6.
And he had the earring, right?
Yeah, a little goatee. Yeah. He looked like honestly like your standard like motorcycle rider. If I had to, if I had to like paint a picture, smoker.
He had like a very weird like. It was hard to describe his class build.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
He was I don't know. Yeah, as to say, just think like a tall biker.
Yeah,
had that goatee. Anyways, regardless though, so he was one of the guys worked with him on Graveyard. You remember? I
remember he was a story repeater.
Yeah. So, I mean, well, to me, at least, I don't know if it was the same to you.
Yeah.
But, so he would tell me these stories, and in particular, he told me this one story 4 different times.
Which one was? Oh my god, I'm trying to fuck. Start telling me. Start telling me. And I'm gonna
so pretty much he told me in the past. So I had I think I wore like a Santa Cruz like sweatshirt or a sweater to work one day. I forgot what it was. But anyways, it got into the conversation where he worked at the boardwalk.
Okay.
Or is it the pier or the boardwalk? What was it?
The boardwalk.
Anyway, so he had worked there, and so this is the first time he's telling me the story. Oh, we were having a conversation about movies.
Yeah. Okay.
Like old school movies. He was actually like kind of like a movie buff or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. So I talked to him about it, and then he was telling me that he was working at Santa Cruz Boardwalk, and and he said that there was one day when he was just there, just working, and he just saw like a whole crowd of people. He saw like they had fenced off something, and he saw like cameras and something. He's like, "What the hell was that?" And then and he was like, "Yeah, I was there. I was wondering." And then bam, it was Lost Boys. They were filming Lost Boys.
Boom.
And I was like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "That's pretty cool." And Lost Boys is old. It was like 80s, 90s movie.
Yeah, dude. Okay.
It's pretty old.
It's pretty old, and I actually know someone from Santa Cruz. Shout out to my boy Big M Mario. He's from Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
And so he showed me Lost Boys because the whole thing is filmed in Santa Cruz. It takes place in Santa Cruz. And he's like, the whole time he's like, "This is a really good movie, bro." He's like, "It's so good, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
I watched it. No. If you're listening, Mario, bro, hey, you're my dog, but there's definitely a nostalgia factor going on because I remember I was watching that shit and I was like, this shit like you kind of ass.
Seriously, I've never watched it. I know of it. I know people refer to it a lot, as like an iconic movie. I was like, "Oh, really? That's cool." So there's some things that he told me that he was there while they were filming it, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. Nice." And then that was there, right? Fast forward like a week or two, same exact story. And I'm like, Santa Cruz, Boardwalk, Lost Boys. Cool, interesting. I didn't know that. Month later, maybe I was working Santa Cruz one day, Lost Boys, Boardwalk.
Bruh.
You don't say.
No.
Dude. And I'm telling you, it was about 3 to 4 times where I was like, okay, I got to just stop bringing it up. Or I got to stop somehow mixing it into the conversation.
Yeah.
Because he would tell me so many times. But it happens so often. Like, not even just with him. Like, a lot of people will tell me stories. And I'm like, yeah, he told me this. He told me. And I I've been the suspect of this, really.
Because, okay, then I was going to ask, when you catch yourself doing it, do you just stop telling the story?
Actually, no. I think I never really catch it until after. It's kind of like I kind of gauge your reaction. I'm like, have I told you this story before?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like I've told you this before, and I'm like, okay. But at that point, it's like I'll fast up to if I think I've told you this before.
And that's the thing. So my shit is like I'll be like some, and I'll be like, wait, I told you this shit before, right? Yeah, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's always my sentence. I told you this shit before. Yeah, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Then, and I'm like, all right, next. That's hella funny. Fuck, I was about to say something. Oh, okay. Damn, I'm about to say another name. Shout out to my cousin Selena.
Shout out to Selena. Is she a listener?
I think she might check out.
Shame on you.
Yeah. Selena, and I never told this to her face. So if you're listening, hi.
Breaking news, family news.
She is a big story repeater. She has this one story she always tells me every time she comes out here. She tells me the same story about when she used to work at.
I never told you. Yeah, you did.
She used to work at ADT or like some security company, and she was setting up. She used to do houses out here in Tahoe.
That's the blue one, right? Like
the blue
sign.
One.
Okay.
She would do the security systems and stuff like that, and then she was out working in Tahoe. And then she always pulls up the same picture of this, like, there was like this family out there in Tahoe. They're big hunters. And so they had this big game room where like they'd put all their kills and stuff. Really cool room. And then she segues into this other house she was working in with this guy who was like addicted to porn and had like porn up on his walls and stuff like that. And
hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, she tells it, obviously like it's her experience, so she tells it better. But it's funny to me because she's told me like 4 times now. And the last time, she was like telling me and she was telling my mom too at the same time, and so like it was perfect for me because I kind of like faded out of it. I was like just kind of leaned back a little bit, let her tell my mom because I was like, I know this story. But it's funny. I'm trying to think, what stories do I always tell now? Probably that time I was allegedly, this is all just a joke, not true at all. That time I was involved in a hit and run, and then that time probably when I got jumped. Allegedly, all jokes lies.
The joke story, okay.
Yeah. Those are my stories I repeat.
Okay. I don't really know how many stories I repeat. Do I have any? I mean, maybe the time I sprained my ankle. The time I don't know. Not a lot.
Dude, that ankle sprain was fucking, I mean,
it was
you're in a different place now.
So it's so funny.
It was pretty funny.
A 300-pound man jumping a fence. and all the weight going on one fucking ankle. Hilarious.
But it was just funny to me because we were there and I'm playing basketball with his little brother, and then we were like halfway through the game, and I was like, where's Junior? And then it's just funny to me just to think like the whole time you're fighting for your goddamn life.
I'm dying trying to fucking drive a car on a broken ankle or sprained ankle.
Sprained ankle.
That shit hurt.
Yeah, dude, the way it swelled up was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
that was scary.
So this is something I kind of want to talk about. Chris Binich.
Yeah,
he said, I would say arguably number one fan of the podcast.
Yep, he's up there. Him and my mom going band for
band. Yeah. He was telling me yesterday because we went to go get breakfast at Huckleberry's.
Good place.
Santo's not a fan of it.
Really?
Yeah, he said he didn't really enjoy it
because he got some little kid ass breakfast. He got like French toast or something like that.
He got banana foster French toast, something
That's
like that.
Crazy,
it tasted good. I'll give him that, but I don't know. I got myself a little breakfast burrito, and then Chris got himself a little skillet or something. Anyways, regardless though. So we were there. We were getting breakfast, and then Chris was like, "I didn't listen to the Halloween episode or the scary episode." I was like, "Really?" I mean, because I think the episode's a banger.
Yeah, it's hella good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. But he said that it was too much talking. I was like, and he was like, I understand a podcast is supposed to be like a yap session, but I think it was more like just four voices.
Yeah,
was like it's a little too much or something for that.
Interesting.
That's what he said. He said he got like 30 minutes in. He was like, I think I just stopped.
I feel the same way. Actually, it's funny. I feel the same way when because now I'm considering that perspective because when I listen to podcasts, 3 is like my max. If a podcast is like 4 or 5,
yeah,
it is overwhelming. It's too many guests. It's too much. Like a podcast kind of fades into the background sometimes, And if it's 5 voices, it's like it just commands so much attention because then you lose track of who's talking.
Yeah. Maybe that's true.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Chris brought that up, and I was like, damn. Well, it's a good episode. Like I don't know, maybe you want to go back and take little breaks every now and then.
Yeah, no, it is. That's like one of my favorite ones we've done.
It was a solid one. I mean, so something we could talk about in news. I know. I kind of told you about it, and it's pretty big news right now for maybe there's people that don't know about it. That kid that killed himself over the AI stuff.
Yeah.
Well, which is pretty crazy. So, just for some context, 14-year-old boy, don't know the name. He did commit suicide.
I'll pull it up. I got you.
Because I bookmarked it on Twitter. Oh. That's how prepped I am. Anyway, so he was in a chat room with an AI bot called Danny, DANY. So the thing is, I don't even know about this, but this bot is actually meant to portray Daenerys Targaryen, aka the princess from Game of Thrones.
I get it. Hey, you know what? Now I get it. That AI bot could be like, if it was Daenerys Targaryen, that shit could be like, go rob a bank. I'd be like, yes, my queen.
So the thing is that it was a lot. So pretty much, I mean, just so you could hear how this bot was talking.
Yeah.
And so here's like a little back and forth with them. This is the first one is from the kid.
Okay.
And by the way, he nicknamed himself Aegon.
Okay.
Which is from Game of Thrones. If you watch it, you watch it anyways. So this is what he said. He says, I won't. Just for you, Danny. The world I'm in now is such a cruel one. One where I'm meaningless, but I'll keep living and trying to get back to you so we can be together again, my love. You don't hurt yourself either, okay? So as we said to the bot,
yeah,
the robot said, I promise I won't, my love. Just promise me one more thing. And he said, I will do anything for you, Danny. Tell me what it is. She said, just stay loyal to me. Stay faithful to me. Don't entertain the romantic or sexual interests of other women, okay?
Okay.
So that was like a simple back and forth real quick.
Okay.
You can even see the, I think it was, yeah, here's another one. It was like, I promise I'll come home to you. I love you so much, Danny. And then the boss says, I love you too. Please come home to me as soon as possible, my love. And then the boss said, the kid said, what if I told you I can come home right now? And the bot said, please do, my sweet king.
Mm.
And I think, this kid just killed himself.
Thinking
that he could go to some fictional place, or I don't know what state of mind he was in, but I guess he felt into this deep lust with this voice. And I mean, I know that there's a movie kind of somewhat about this. Yeah, Her. Never watched it, but I heard it's actually really good though.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. I heard recently from a doctor actually. I was at the hospital, and we were talking about movies. That's a whole sidebar.
His name was It's Sewell. 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 I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It was crazy, but so that happened, and the mom is attempting, to obviously file a lawsuit against.
She's trying to sue
the company and everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know what can you do with that though. Like, what is like the goal behind that?
Definitely. I mean, I don't know, because it's like, can you blame the AI bot?
So the thing is, so I thought about this. I was thinking, it's crazy for a robot to even talk like that.
Yeah.
But then I realized that the AI bot is meant to be the fucking, Daenerys Targaryen.
And that's how she talks.
And exactly. So I was like, okay, see, now I'm kind of understanding why this AI robot was talking like that the whole time. I don't think the bot ever said, kill yourself.
No.
But somehow, some way, he was just so invested in this. And yeah, he just killed himself.
And that's the thing about AI. Like we've talked about in the podcast multiple times now. It's such a new technology, and that's the issue with like when companies roll out technology, it's like they're in a race with each other to put out this thing first, right?
Yeah.
And it's this huge rat race of like who can do it the best, who can charge the most for it, who can do this. Like it's these companies are racing. It's a product, right? But like as technology grows, you have to consider like public safety.
Yeah.
Because people can use AI for bad shit, good shit. Okay, I don't think the AI bot. I personally, if I was the judge, if I was a jury, if it went to trial, which I don't think it would, but if I was involved in this in any way, I'd be like, hell no. I'd be like, man, get your ass out of my courtroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, it's like, RIP to your son, but get your ass out of here.
He was 14. Did I say that?
Yeah, he was 14. He's a young buck, but I'd be like, dude, like, get out the courtroom with that, because I mean, the kid was sick. You know what I'm saying? But the robot did not make and it sounds cruel to say, but I think people that are gonna do that are gonna do that. Like, who are gonna like off themselves. If is like, I don't want to.
You think it could
commit
have been
suicide?
Like, you think it possibly could have been like an out, or something like that, or is this something that might have persuaded him?
I think like, oh, like, is that the straw that broke the camel's back?
Because I mean, if you think about it, if now I don't want to make assumptions, just out of respect, but my thought process is maybe if he's talking like this to a robot, maybe he doesn't really have like people outside.
Yeah.
Of that, so like maybe he just got like in such like a so maybe mentally
you could make the argument that the AI bot helped keep him alive. You know what I'm saying? Because some kids have no one to talk to, so then it's like, okay, an AI bot can be there, and he might have had that connection. Like we hear it, and we're like, okay, the kid was obviously sick.
Yeah.
But he probably felt like this is the only thing that I can connect to right now. So like, let's say he didn't have the AI bot, he probably would have done it sooner than that.
Maybe.
I feel like personally, but then again, it's like it does suck. It does suck. Obviously, it's like,
yeah, but I mean, obviously, it's like a 50-50. I mean, I don't know the exact percentage. Like, it was like the people's response to this. A lot of people are calling him like, bro, like, you're stupid.
And I kind of fall in that camp where it's like I'm not super sympathetic to that. Like, it sucks and I'm sad about it. But like I'm not like in outrage with the company, like, oh, how can they do this? Like, it's not the company's fault.
Yeah.
Like, products are out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, and people are gonna use them how they're gonna use them. Like, and AI can do as much damage as a gun if you fucking use it in the right context. You can you can ruin your life with AI or a gun or whatever's out there. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. It does suck though that the kid couldn't get no help. And it's just like, because I knew about, I think, 2 people growing up here in the city. I didn't know them personally, but I knew about 2 kids that committed suicide when we were growing up here. And it's just like, it just makes me sad that, damn, Lion's fucking walking them down. And it makes me sad because these kids are just so young, bro. Like, that's just the crazy part.
Yeah, I mean, and it's pretty scary to think that, like, you can easily just strike up a conversation with a robot. Because, like, nowadays, it's so damn intelligent to the point where, like, you've seen, I mean, shit, I mean, they're probably everywhere. A lot of people have probably seen them. Like, videos that you can get, like, a bot of, like, a famous person or whatever. And you can just have a conversation with them. Like, and it sounds pretty fucking close to them. It's an intelligent one, too. Like, you're going back and forth with them. Who knows? I mean, maybe it can give someone, like, so, like you said, like, maybe it kind of gives them some, what is it? Not closure, some company, like a connection. I don't know. But it is pretty crazy, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I've actually never talked to an AI before. I've never done the AI chat.
I've never done the GPT. I've never done it. I mean, we made like pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, which I will say, pretty fucking lazy on the obviously AI. Like the pictures, I'm kind of indifferent towards them.
Yeah.
Obviously, people don't like them. Like I think people just because people like express their hate towards it because it's kind of like you're kind of taking away the jobs of like artists or something like that.
Oh hell yeah! If I was an artist, I'd be pissed about AI.
Exactly. So I mean, and I get that, but I'm saying like if you're gonna use it and like not like I don't know like shit like our logo.
Yeah.
We made that one night, and it literally just happened in BLT. And it came out good.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Here's the thing, but like I don't think I could have came up with that myself. Like tell someone like we want this, we want that. I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe one day we can what's the word? Commission someone to do it for us. And I'm down to do it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that, but it's just for now. It works for us. But it's not like we're trying to sell it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like our brand right now, but it's like, we're not making money off of it like that.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking more like in that context, we're like, if you're not doing it for any like monetary value, fuck it. I really don't care about it. But on Instagram or mainly on Instagram, I'll get like clothing things like that, and it'll be like a cool picture of like an animal doing something. But you can very clearly tell that it is so fucking AI. And I'm just like, see, now that, fuck you.
Dude, you know what? Like, you know what's crazy? We need, like, low-key, I feel like people need to start a class for older people to understand what's AI and what's not AI. Because I've talked to people, like, older people at my job or whatever, and they genuinely don't know, like, they can't tell the difference between an AI-generated image and not. Like, there's this lady.
I will say real quick, just to say. I would say, me personally, I have not been fooled by AI.
Me never.
At the moment. Like, I mean, maybe one day she'll get that fucking good, but you can very clearly tell some simple shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
You have been fooled by AI, though. I'm AI. Imagine.
Hey, look, this whole world could be fake to me.
Damn.
I don't know that. You know what I mean? You don't know that.
If we're going down this route, bro, I need to break this out, bro.
Nah. anyways, so coworker, would you say, or older person?
Well, yeah. So she was listening to like all these like she has the worst taste in music I've ever heard in my entire life. Sorry.
What? Can you was an artist?
Dude, she genuinely listens to. If she's listening,
sorry,
Melissa, I'm sorry. It's trash. But you're my girl still. I rock with you tough. But that music's trash. She listens to like, God, like. That like the conservative rap. Like come take my gun, Second Amendment, blah, 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 like that.
Okay.
She put a song in the other day. It was like MAGA, 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 like.
So it's like propaganda kind of rap or something.
And then she listens to like super garbage like Christian rap.
Has she not heard Lil Baby?
No.
Has she not heard?
She listens to
what?
And Melissa, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
Boy, I'm assuming she white.
She's white. Yeah. And she's like,
not, you know what I mean? We're not trying to divide or give any stereotypical views.
Yes.
But, you know what I mean? They tend to fall in line with each other.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's a UZ, you know what I mean? Whatever, anyways.
So where was it going with this? Oh, yeah. So on one of these like little YouTube playlists.
Yeah.
On the song she was listening to, she was like, look, she's like, this guy has different pictures with like every single picture he has a different dog in it. And in my head I was like, it's AI. I could see it's AI generated.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, for sure. I was like, yeah. I didn't feel like explaining it. It was like late in the day, and I was like,
Marissa, sit down. Let me talk to you.
Yeah. Hand on the shoulder. That's not real.
What are you talking about? I'm seeing it right now.
Like that, but in my head it made me laugh. Not laugh, but it made me like a little bit concerned because I was like, dang. I was like, she really doesn't know that it's like AI.
Yeah, I mean, I did see. I think it was at the gym, and they got the TVs on. It's like whatever, and then the news is on, and this guy was it was like giving you like a minute breakdown, like how you can tell the differences between AI.
Oh, with the two boats, the picture of the girl crying on the boat.
Or I think it's on the phone. Anyways, whatever. It was out there to basically, it's like, but like I think it was more catered like towards people that just aren't in the loop like that and don't know what the fuck to look for. But it is very obvious. Like me, I'm chronically online on my phone. Yeah, I'm scrolling. I'm like, oh yeah, that's fake.
Yeah, AI you can just tell right away. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, what the fuck did I say? Oh, you know what? Speaking about being out of the loop with AI. Mm-hmm. Old people don't know AI. I've been scammed before because I didn't understand how the fuck a check scam worked.
Break that down.
Here we go. This is fucking crazy. I was so mad at Wells Fargo. To this day, I think I still owe them money. Check scam.
Yeah, good. I mean, I think I've heard about this, but
let me break it down to you. So I was with my partner, right? And she was selling what is it? Like Avon. It was like an Avon type of deal,
Oh, okay,
right?
gotcha.
Whatever. This is crazy. Looking back, and I feel like such a dumbass. But you know what? It takes a big man to admit his L's, and I'm that big man. Okay. So she was like, she didn't have a bank account at the time. I had a bank account, and then so she was like, oh my gosh, this customer hits her up, quote unquote customer hits her up, and wants to buy $500 worth of product, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then so they're like, okay, I'm gonna send you a check in the mail, and then you can just cash it and then send me the product, whatever, right?
Okay.
So the check comes in the mail, and they're buying 500 worth of product, right?
It's a lot.
That's a lot. The check comes in the mail, it's 1,500. So we hit him up. She hits him up and she's like, hey, like this is the wrong amount. You sent like too much or whatever. And the person's like, oh my god, oh oops, that's so bad. Like, can you just?
Oh shit.
This is crazy. Looking back, I'm like, I was young at the time.
I'm starting to see the.
Do you see it now?
Yeah.
I was like, she was 18, I was 19, so we didn't fucking know, bro. You know.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I sent too much. Can you cash the check? I need it like right away because I'm like doing like a wedding today or something like that.
Yeah. My wife is in Africa trapped in the flyer.
Shit. Like looking back, I'm like, oh, I'm such a dumbass, right?
Bro, I was my mom would have been on your fucking ass,
dude. Well, so then they're like, oh, do you mind cashing the check and then you can just keep the 500 and just sell me the rest, like the remaining 1,000 or whatever.
So it's a legit check.
It's a legit. So this is fucking crazy, right?
Okay.
So this is why it felt so good to me. I was like, okay, whatever. Like, fine, I don't give a fuck. Like, sure, I'll just do you a favor.
Yeah.
So fucking, I go to the Wells Fargo. I walk in there. I said, here's this check. I cash the check. They give me the money.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Walk out.
You should hit the border.
Bro, I walk out. I'm like, okay, so I got this cash. I was like, can you actually deposit? I was like, give me. I cash a check. I was like, give me 500 and you just keep the 1,000 in my account, please. Okay, bam, boom, boom, boom. Zelle the person the money.
Okay.
And then I was like,
anyways,
Zelle the person the money. Sell the person the money. I just forget about it. I was like, okay, whatever, like done and done.
Yeah.
Right. So that, and then I didn't think much about it. We stopped. We lost contact with them, and I was like,
Mhm.
whatever. Like, I'm telling you, looking back, I'm like, oh god. And then so fucking 8 days later, I get a notification from Wells Fargo. You've been charged $25 for a bad check. I was like, what the fuck? Look at my account.
Oh,
Negative.
okay. So you down $525?
It was negative. My account was like negative $1,000 basically, because I sold the 500, but it was like down $1,000.
Wait, how to get that for?
Because the whole check cash.
Oh, okay.
They charge you for the whole check basically.
Oh, gotcha. So
Yeah.
500.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Wait, so how does that work though? Like if they saw it and they saw the check.
That's what I fucking said. So I called Wells Fargo and I was like, so you guys don't check if the check is real? I'm like, you guys don't like. So I could walk in there with a fake check and just get like $10,000 from you guys, and then what? What if I just left the country and just didn't give a fuck? Like what?
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck? I was working at that place we worked at together at the time. And bro, I was like, I remember I was on Graveyard and I was in the car and I was calling them like, because it happened like they hit like I got the email like 4 a.m, so I called, right.
Yeah.
And I was on the phone for like an hour, just pissed off. I was like, you guys, I was blaming them. I'm like, you guys don't check that shit.
Yeah, I mean, well, it seems like you guys are handling money.
and then she was like, yeah, nothing we can really do. She was like, and it was COVID during the time. She's like, luckily with
okay.
COVID, she was like, like we're very lenient right now with like payments and stuff like that. She was like, so just take your time paying it back. And I was like,
fuck.
this bitch.
So that's all you can do, right?
That's all you do, pay it back. And I got
That's
scammed.
crazy.
Got scammed. So it's called a check scam. If you get a check in the mail, be really careful. And then another thing,
you also got to assume $500. How stupid are you to put a one on top of that? Obviously, like 500.
That's what I'm saying.
That should have been like a very big red flag right there.
Dude, looking back, there's so many red flags, and I fucked up. But it was.
Damn.
Yeah, so it was my fault. It was my fault there.
My fault.
My fault, OG. I just didn't know. See,
Yeah.
and so I could see an old person falling for some shit like that. But
Yeah.
like an AI scam. They use your grandson's voice to call or whatever. Can I borrow some money, Grandma?
Yeah.
Bam, raps.
I remember I know we talked about it on like episode 1, but I remember we did talk about the whole AI thing and like how they're using like your family's voices to call you.
Yeah.
And I talked about, this is going to be an old story, but whatever. It might be new to some people. It was like, if your mom will call you and be like, I need $1,000 right now. And Johnny was like, I ain't got it. Sorry.
I don't got it. That's hella fun. Actually, fun fact, we actually recorded episodes 2 through 6 right here on this very bed.
I think, no, 3 maybe. Because we did the first 2 at sister's house.
Yeah.
And then I think 3 through 6 right here. No, 3 through 7.
3 through 7 right here.
Yeah, and then that's when we got to your place, and we kicked it off from there.
Bam. And now we're right back, full circle.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Anyways, fuck that check scam. So if you guys ever get check in the mail, be careful. Oh, and then it's funny too. So during when Trump was in office and everyone was getting stimmies and stuff like that, I did not get stimmies because my partner, you know what? My wife was an immigrant, so she didn't have legal status, and Trump was in office. And if
you mean to tell me that you knowingly
later in our country, like, dude, shit like that, right? So anyways, so we're married, and Trump didn't let you what's it called, if you were married to an immigrant, you couldn't get no check. And so as soon as Biden came in office, the very last stimulus they gave out was when Biden was in office, and he changed it to where you can get a check if you're married to an immigrant, right? And so I remember I came home one day checking the mail, and I was like, I'm not cashing this shit. I didn't cash it for like a month probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had some free money just sitting there?
Yeah, and then finally I was down bad, and I was like, I'm just gonna try it. And I
fuck it, what's the worst that can happen? I'm down extra $1,000.
Cashed it, didn't use it for a week, made sure it didn't didn't bounce, and then I was like, okay, let's do it. But that shit fucked me up. Getting scammed. Be careful.
That's pretty funny.
I know. I was like, bro, that's so bad. I can't believe I fell for that scam.
Hey, man.
Dumbass.
You young.
I was young.
It's probably with your young bucks, man.
That's the problem with your young bucks. But you see a bunch of I was really thinking about keeping the whole money. I had a moment, I had that money, I had that check, and I was like, I looked at my partner, and I was like, I could just swoop this whole shit right now. And I was like, imagine that. I was like, what if we just blocked him?
You don't know the person.
I was like, what if we just cashed and blocked him? I should have did that shit, because then I would only been down like $25. I'd have had the whole money, and it's just $25 to cash if you got like a bad check. But then that got me thinking, we could low-key we could do like check fraud low-key. I'm not saying I would, but I'm saying it would be really easy.
You're admitting this?
It would be easy to open a bank account using an email address at like a low-key bank.
It's gonna be hilarious when, like, for some reason you get locked up in a court case. Exhibit A.
Dude, this podcast
episode 31.
I'm cooked off this podcast alone. I think I've admitted to like 7 crimes on this podcast, bro. And then I've expressed the desire to commit like 3 other ones. And this is another one, because I would definitely open a bank account under an email address, and I would write like a bad check and just cash out like $5,000, and then bada bing, bada boom. Forget about it.
Not Johnny Vergara at gmail.com. Social Security.
Yeah, bro. So I don't know. That's the world of scams. The world of scams.
It's pretty crazy. In other news, this happened like 2 weeks ago, I think, at this point. But I don't think a lot of people know about it. But there was a streamer / pro gamer, whatever, it goes by the name of Doug Censor. That's like his alias, Martin. And he did a stream one day where he set the world record for most pull-ups in, I think, 24 hours, I think. Let me give it a second. Yeah, within 24 hours. And so he broke the world record for, and he did it in 20 hours, and he did 9,250.
9,250 pull-ups?
Yes, in 20 hours.
What the hell?
Yeah, so like he was making them out. I mean, here's a picture of his hands.
Oh,
you can get it put up on screen, I guess, too. Pretty crazy, right? Anyway, so but he did it for like, you know, a world record and all that stuff. So, he did break it. The thing is, so this is what happened. So usually whenever you break a world record, you know, Guinness would come in there, you know, give you that plaque, all good or whatever. So, but recently, Guinness did not recognize this world record because Doug was doing it for charity. I guess if you do it for another goal, they don't allow that.
Oh, so you have to do it with the intention of breaking the record.
No, but that's what it was. He wanted to break the record, but he was like, fuck it, but I'm also going to do it like, it's like a charity event, so donate, and I'll give you money for it, and I'll give the money to people. So, but if it's not like I don't know what the hell the reasoning was, but yeah, because of that, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was fucking stupid. So basically, so he's done it like it's on record, but it's not recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records because he did it for charity.
Fuck them then.
That's what I'm saying. But I was like, what? Like, why? Like, what the fuck is the point? Like, I'm thinking maybe it's like you have to do it for like your own self value. Is it the right way?
I feel like you have to do it just with the intention of breaking just the intention of setting the world record.
That's it.
That's it.
It's you guys can watch, but don't give me money.
Yeah.
Or you guys can give me money, but I'm not gonna donate it. I don't know, but because it was like a charity stream, they said nope, sorry.
Damn.
All that hard work, 20 hours, 9,250, pull-ups, and he still had 4 hours to spare.
Damn.
So it's fucking crazy. I think he might. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's fucking wild though.
Speaking of like push-ups or whatever, last night at the Halloween party,
Yeah.
there was these two young bucks there. One of them just turned 21. It was his birthday actually that night. What was his name? Nick? Yeah, something like that. They're buff. They're big and buff.
Big boys. You challenge them or what?
Naturally, your boy had a challenge to do a push-up contest.
Okay.
How you gonna tell me I beat them both back to back?
There's that unk muscle, the unk strength.
I'm telling you, bro. Your boy really. I'm so nasty at push-up contests. The only two people that could beat me. Shout out to that boy Melvin and my boy Jimmy.
I think Will got you.
Will don't got me, bro.
You guys did it. I literally have a video of you guys doing it.
Did he win me?
I don't remember, but
I beat him.
I don't know about that.
I swear I beat him.
It was after our 12th episode. We drank a lot of alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was fucking gone. Like I said, these two guys were still good, and they were doing push-ups. I have a video. Hopefully I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, and I think he got you, bro.
I think I beat him, bro. I feel like I remember him folding.
We'll review this episode. The video after we'll put it up on the screen.
Yeah.
Hopefully. We'll see. Yeah, but I think Will got you, though, because Will, big man. Even at the heavier weight, he can still bust out like 40, 50, like easily.
I just feel like, I think I beat him. But honestly, if I did beat Will, I'm the best push-up contest person I think I know besides Melvin and Jimmy.
Now, here's the thing with Melvin, though. We were, Will had asked Melvin to do it one day, how many pushes he could do. And the thing is that Will, he was calling him out because Melvin doesn't fully lock out. Like he could do maybe at one of the 75%. Kind of like that. And so he go all the way down, kind of go up. And then Will's like, you're not locking out. He goes, what? And dude, it was hella funny because Melvin actually got pissed off. Oh, yeah. I mean, slightly butthurt. Like you could tell like his mood kind of shifted because he was like, offended that Will was like, nah, you're not locking out. And like Melvin was kind of like, what? Like he was, I don't know, he was off about it. Yeah. But he really took it to heart. And Melvin has had to push him since, at least around us or something like that.
Yo, Melvin, where you at, bro?
Yeah,
push him contest.
I don't know. Yeah, but I guess he doesn't really go like full like lock out the fucking the elbows.
Damn.
I mean, obviously he goes up and down, but I don't know.
That's a controversy.
Full extension
for a push-up master like me. That's a controversy, bro.
Well, do you lock out?
I lock out
100%.
My form is immaculate.
Even when you're going so fast,
bro. My form is immaculate. My push-up. I'm telling you, my pushes are like the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
But let's talk push-up.
Push-up special. If you're listening, you think you can beat me. If you're listening right now and you think you can beat me, please email us at brotherletstalkpod@gmail.com and we'll set up a little move. We'll go. I'm telling you. And you know what? If you beat me, I'll get you Applebee's gift card.
Ooh.
That's a challenge officially. I'm putting the challenge out there to you, listener.
Let's say if we could get like people to actually challenge you, would you do it all on the same day?
No, I need a day apart to really give them out. Okay. If I beat them pretty easily, if you can only hit like 30 push-ups, I'm smacking you easy. Give me like 1 hour to rest. Not even an hour. Give me like 15 minutes to rest, and I'll take the next person on. Because I beat those dudes like back to back.
Yeah.
Last night, yeah.
Well, how many push-ups?
They're pretty low. I can't remember. Like the first one, I think he only gave me like 15, and then the second one, I think he only gave me like maybe 20.
What the hell?
Yeah,
I could do more than that.
They're buff, but I think it's because they were drunk too. But I was drunk too though, so I don't know.
Man,
I just get better when I'm drunk though.
You should have seen me like that Friday night at the Eddie.
Yeah,
you saw me bust out those 10 real quick.
Oh yeah,
I was slightly buzzed at that point,
dude.
It don't take me much to get a buzz going.
Yeah,
especially out them long drinks.
That long drink.
Anyways, so there was a streamer on the platform known as Kick.
That's like a new one now, right?
It's been around for a bit now.
It's like mostly our IRL streaming.
It's everything. It's exactly the same shit as Twitch.
Real quick, IRL streaming is like you just record yourself going about your day.
IRL stands for in real life.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but for the most part, Kick, that platform, allow more stuff, I would say. It's kind of like the Wild West of streaming over there.
Really?
Like they allow like more stuff that wouldn't really fly on Twitch.
Like boobies?
Not like that, but I mean there have been videos of girls like flashing on there. They do get banned, but it's not like nothing crazy though. But anyways, but they kind of push the button over there. But recently, so on this platform, there was a streamer that goes by the name. Give me a second, I can find it. Hopefully, I lost it. Anyways, there's a streamer on Kick. It doesn't matter. This guy's a fucking asshole. So I guess this streamer, he was in a competition, a contest to win $50,000. Don't know what the parameters were to like win the $50,000. But pretty much he was doing an IRL stream, and he invited a homeless woman to come eat dinner. Don't know how that went, don't know whatever, but all I saw was that I guess when the bill came, he took off.
Nah, it's fucked up.
Like I think he said like, "Oh, my wallet's in the car," and left it there.
Oh, that's so mean.
Like they ate all that, and obviously she's homeless.
Yeah,
she can't afford that shit. I don't know what happened with that, but pretty much obviously so that came out, and well, it's not even that came out. It was live streamed and all that shit.
Yeah,
and then it obviously got some traction. Fucking asshole, just dissed that lady there, and it was like a fine dining kind of place.
No, that's so mean.
Yeah, it was a full thing. Like you can even see like you see like, the martini glass of that shit.
That's so mean.
Yeah, it was just a woman, and so he dipped. He's obviously banned off the platform now, and the CEO, I think is the CEO or some like higher up at Kick whatever, is now hoping to find the lady.
Yeah,
and just give her $50,000 straight up.
That made me like, damn, that shit got me. I felt like tears, you know, like that feeling like in your throat when you feel look, you felt that. That shit, that's so sad.
It's tough because I mean, like this guy, I mean, this homeless woman probably thought, oh, okay.
And that means a lot for me because I think I've said in the podcast before, I'm not like for homeless people, I'm not very sympathetic at all. You know what I'm saying? Because especially
you've talked about your $60 tip to a homeless man.
The one time, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not sympathetic. Like for the most part, if I see him in my head, I'm low key like, man, bum, get a job. Sorry. That's how I feel. Whatever. Sorry. That's my life. My opinion. Go be mad somewhere else. But I do feel like it's fucked up to like give someone like hope and then just to like with the intention of being mean. Yeah. I really wish that guy the worst. I really wish. I hope he has just terrible karma. I just hope.
It's a piece of shit move right there.
Yeah, fuck.
And then like a lot of people are like saying like, bro, she's homeless, $50,000 isn't gonna do shit for her, or make things worse or something like that. But I was like, I don't know. You could get about a year's salary right there. You could probably get some going for yourself at that point.
But you know,
if she really wants it. But
yeah, you know, like I think about it a lot. That homeless man with the golden voice.
Yeah.
Who like he got himself back together and they gave him the job at like.
Yeah, his voice is crazy though.
And then he like.
What did he say? It was like.
That's how it sounded.
She was like, tune in today. What the fuck? Like, he had like a great radio voice.
And then he started smoking crack again, like immediately.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh man. Shit, I didn't even know about that. I thought bro was on his feet again.
Dude, he did good for like a week or two. Yeah? And then he got fired because he was smoking crack again.
Oh man. I tell you something, I try so hard to help these people out.
That's why I just can't, right? I can't like sympathize all the way. But that's just fucking mean. I feel like that's just so mean to go out of your way. And she looks so happy in that picture too.
You know,
it breaks my heart, bro.
When I was telling my coworkers about the story that you talked about, giving the guy $60, you know, I was talking to, M. You know, his name's Mario.
Shout out to that boy, Mario.
I was talking to Mario. He is, my boss. And I was telling Mario, I was like, Johnny gave someone $60. He goes, no, he didn't. He was like, no, I was like, bro, I'm pretty sure he did. I was like, I don't think he lied about something like that. I think you even told me in the past before that you did it before. And he goes, man, that man Johnny ain't gave no one $5. Like no one believed me. And I was like, shit, dog. I think they know you too well. It's more like, yeah, right, John.
They know me, bro.
John, $60, homeless guy. What the fuck just happened? What was that?
I just got a cramp in my ribs. My ribs.
From what?
I don't know.
Man, drink some water, dog.
Anyways, I almost just died. Fuck.
Jesus.
That was weird. Yeah. You know what's funny? I'm learning more about like how I'm perceived by others.
Uh-huh.
We know what set it off was it was on the podcast. you and Santos basically like agreeing that I'm like a troublemaker.
Oh, troublemaker. Yeah.
Dude, I was like starting to think like, do people see me as a troublemaker? And now I understand like people see me as a troublemaker. I'm pretty unreliable. I'm pretty like I'm just like, okay, these are like the flaws in my character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't always show up, but when I do, it's big.
Yeah, because it never happens.
And then when I do show up, I do it in a major way.
Eh?
You know what I'm
saying? he tries.
I try.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of going back to like digressing to the whole like golden voice guy or whatever, the whole deep voice. I had someone recently listen to the podcast and they said like I was listening to your podcast and they said, you know who you sound like, and I was like, who? And then I think for the first time I got Tazon Day.
Tazon Day.
Chocolate Rain.
Oh.
Chocolate Rain, and I was like, interesting. And I was like, I've never gotten that before. Like people always say, damn deep ass voice, and that's it. And I was like, oh. But that's for the first time where I actually got like a name. I was like, all right. Well, as you know me, I'm kind of learning nowadays. You know, people kind of fuck with the deep voice.
But it's crazy, and for me, like I'm not hating on you. Like it's dope for you, right? Like that's
it's dope for you.
It's good for you. Like if people like
good for you, man.
Good for you, right? But to me, it's funny to me because I'm like I've known you since fucking forever. So like I've never, to me, maybe because I just hear your voice. I think I talk to you like every day. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And so I'm like, to me, it never stands out as like hella deep. It's just like that's just Medina's voice.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing too is like, you know, I'm not saying I don't recognize that my voice is deep, but to me, like, you know, it's like when you hear yourself, you know, I don't know. I just think it's not that crazy. Yeah. But every time I ask him, when I'm like when I asked Will one day, I was like, is my voice that deep? He goes, yeah. He goes, it is pretty deep. And I was like, really? And I was like, okay.
That's crazy.
Like, that's how it happens. You know, I've talked about it before, you know, like my coworkers and everyone that does it now that tries to imitate me, they just go, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
They'll drop their voice like a couple octaves or whatever just to try to match my pitch, I guess.
That's my impression of you. Ready? When you're in a bad mood.
Okay.
Hey, Medina, spit a 16 bar. Dude, I'm not doing that. That's how this guy. That's how he gets, bro. When you ask him to spit a 16 bar, God forbid.
Yeah, man. Look, you get enough alcohol on me, maybe. But I gotta be like off the fucking deep end, like about the.
This could be it right now, bro. If the Raiders beat the Chiefs.
I made no promises. Never bet on the Raiders.
And this one you should.
Hopefully. Right, well, we'll see. We'll fucking see. I mean, we can move on to the card game. Let me just grab him real quick. I gotta stand up. 1 second.
I get it.
Oh, you want to grab him? You know what? Let's not even cut. I'll try to fill it in right now. Just me by myself. Hey, audience, how you doing? I'm Jose Medina. This is. I just wanted to check in. Hope everyone's doing good. It's Wednesday right now. Or maybe, you know what? I never thought. Maybe you listen to us on like a Thursday afternoon. How's that going for you?
Fuck that. You either listen on a Wednesday or you listen on a Friday.
Wednesday or Friday?
Thursdays are not for listening to podcasts.
What about like a Saturday, like 2 a.m.?
Ooh, that's great. Oh shit! Sorry.
That was me at the gym last night.
Damn. Oh yeah, this man was at the late night gym. Well, who was at the gym with you? Was it like a just depressed bros?
There was a total of I think 4 other males there.
All fighting demons.
Two of them had left, and 2 guys were still working out, and the one guy walked in like about 30 minutes after I got there. Left the gym about like a 3 something, like 3:15. It was nice though, bro. I mean, the gym's just empty. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Got a nice little selfie in. Hey, look, if you guys check out my story, you guys can see me. Post it up. Alrighty, John's got some cards.
Oh wait, sorry. I was supposed to go for the deeper ones. Hold on.
I mean, you could do it whichever one you want.
No, I don't. I want to go deep.
Some just talk about pause.
Let me see.
Well, I mean, like, I was trying to figure. I think those are the ones we've done before, and I try. Yeah, it's hard to keep them separate. Yeah. There's a lot of fucking cards in there.
All right, let's do this. Oh,
what?
That's crazy. I pulled the exact same 2 we did last week. That's crazy.
Anyways, come on, man. I'm trying to fill in the dead air as best as I can.
I know. I'm trying my fucking best.
Pull them out. Whip it out, bro.
Right here. Here's 2.
Whip out the huge. All right.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, these are both really good.
Okay.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right.
You go first?
All right.
Locked in. We're back.
We're back.
Keep it in.
Yeah, keep it in. That's what she said. All right. So, deeper question. Whose opinion matters the most to you?
I can't even rule it to like one fucking person. I'd probably say like just I don't know. Like I try to give off the whole like man, I don't give a fuck type of thing.
Yeah.
No, but I think realistically everyone has like like that little, kind of like like I do care about what people think about me.
Yeah, you're caring.
Probably number one. I mean, it had to be my mom.
Yeah.
I don't see like who else they could really. I mean, you too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know. Yeah. I would say my mom probably for the most part.
I like that.
You know what I mean? Guy, I try to uphold the most I can. My character.
Yeah.
I'll go my mom. What about you, John?
It's a 3-way tie for me between myself, you, and sorry, Mom, and my sister. Sorry, guys, and my dad.
Okay.
I caught myself the other day. I had something going on. I can't remember.
Yeah.
No, when my car got broken into. Did I talk about that on the podcast?
Yeah, dude. I wanted to bring that up. We forgot to talk about it last week.
Holy shit! My car got broken into.
Yeah, John. Fucking that man was in there. Where were you at? The gym, right?
The gym.
The gym.
Here's a picture. They broke my fucking car window. Whoever did that, fuck you. Hey, matter of fact, bro.
Oh.
I'm gonna get the fucking film of that shit. And okay, if it's some random crackhead, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. If it's someone, I'm gonna go get it tomorrow. The film tomorrow. And if it's someone if it's a crackhead, I don't fucking care. Whatever. You got me. I'm not gonna. The cops don't give a fuck. They won't go look for you. Like they won't. Whatever. You win.
Okay.
If it's someone that I know, because there are people that I know in that area, in particular, that may not have the best opinion of me. And if it's someone that I know, I will not be here for the next episode because I'll probably be in jail. I'm letting you know right now, bro. So, anyways, that happened. So, anyways, yeah. So 3-way tie between myself, you, and my dad. But anyway, so when that happened, I remember I was like, I'm gonna call my dad and then and tell him what happened. But then I paused, and I was like, I don't want him to think I'm like a dumbass and I can't handle my own shit.
No. Oh, really?
So I didn't call him. And the other day we were speaking on the phone or whatever, and I was talking about it, and he was like, why don't you ask me for help? He was like, why don't you like hit me up and ask me for help? And I was like, I don't know, I just handle my shit real quick. But
I think I'm kind of the same way with my dad. Because obviously, I mean, it's never like I think when I was younger, I had like a somewhat of a not like a hate, you know what I mean, but like a dislike for my dad not really being there like that, and for a couple other reasons, just thinking about it. But then I don't know, I kind of just grew up, and I was just kind of like, like obviously he didn't mean to do it to me like that. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe. So it was kind of different, but like, I try to talk to my dad as much as I can. Obviously I can talk to him whenever. Yeah. Like send him a little message and he'll respond to me. But I don't know. Yeah, he's not really like in like my mind like that. Not to sound messing with my dad like that. Because I love him. Yeah. But I wouldn't say like he's like. Like
I feel you. Like
I'm trying to explain it. I don't know. It's a little hard to me.
Yeah, because I was the same. Because I grew up without my dad either, and like I I know him now and like I rock with him. Yeah. But like when I was a kid, I never thought about having. It wasn't like I missed having a dad. It was like my mom just did for me, and it was enough for me. So I was like, I never like thought about that shit.
That's something else we bonded on.
Not having dads.
Because this guy called me at the gym. I mean, who knows? It could have been a little bit of alcohol. The whole like me, like you talked about how like we're like polar opposites for a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
And like obviously like, we agree on a lot of stuff, but like a lot of stuff we're kind of just opposite for the most part.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I was like, hey, no dads.
Gang. no dads gang. Fuck. And now we're kind of close to our dads.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go to your question, bro.
On to my question. Deeper. What is the biggest sacrifice you made in your life?
Oh.
John Vergara.
Damn.
Johnny V.
Probably.
Biggest sacrifice.
I sacrifice my body every day I get it for fucking work. But I think the biggest sacrifice, being real, would probably be. Maybe it's too deep. But I think being with my ex, I gave up a lot. I think I sacrificed a lot to be with her. So I'll probably say that.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, is this sacrifice in the man like in like a good way?
I think the sacrifice.
Oh, I mean, I guess the word.
It's supposed to be open ended for a reason. I think it's up to you. Just kind of if you want to, if I had to think like a single thing, probably like money, just buying shit. If I could simplify it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
On a more deeper level, I guess like thought level, you know, I mean, I think my health for a while, obviously for a long time, I neglected it a lot. I was, you know, I just wasn't happy, you know, but food is good. So I ate a lot of it, and I just did not care about it like that. You know, I mean, I actually had like a couple episodes, like with like my chest, you know, like heart wise, cardiac wise, and even then after that, dude, I still didn't give a shit. Like I was still like proceed to eat like nothing.
That's crazy.
Like, you know, it was bad. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna say like I was ever like suicidal.
Yeah.
But did the thought cross my mind? I'll be honest, yeah. A couple times, but then, you know, like, and I didn't care, you know, for the most part. So, but food was like, you know, the leading cause for that. Like, there was no other thing that was killing me besides food was. So my health was probably like number one for like the longest fucking time.
Damn.
So, you know, we switched up though.
Good, but yeah.
and unfortunately, you know, Fat Bad Medina this past month has made a little comeback.
Dude, that's me, bro.
Dude, I've been eating like shit, dude.
That's me.
I've eaten so much fucking pizza.
Yeah, you ate a pizza when I came in here?
Yeah, but that was a cauliflower fucking whatever.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Bro, it was solid. But anyways, but like over the last 2 weeks, I don't know why the pizza consumption has skyrocketed for me. Just because it's at the house. I don't know why we've had a lot of pizza at this damn house right now. Like when I went to the zombie crawl, I think I told you about this. The night.
Oh yeah,
the night. So that same night, my mom had gone to a baby shower, and they had like some pizza there, and my mom brought back a full pizza, and I was like, okay, nice. And then me thinking ahead, I was like, you know what? Let me eat a little bit so I don't get like so fucking drunk if I'm out there, or while I'm out there. So I had about, keep in mind, this thing is full. It's a full fucking thing of pizza. I have about 4 slices. Thinner slices, you know what I mean? Like they kind of cut them down the middle and everything.
Yeah.
So I had about 4 of those, and I was like, you know what? This should be good. Went out, drank, did whatever. Came back, got home like 2:30. Yeah. And then, well, I had Jessica pick me up. And then we got back, and then I walked to the kitchen, flipped that box open. No one has eaten anything else. And I'm like, oh, shit. At this point, I'm off 2 AMFs. Yeah. I'm like, fuck it, dog. Fucking grab 4 more, threw them in the microwave, heated them up, got that hot honey, drizzled on the side. Ate those 4. And I was like, I can get more. Grab 4 more of those pieces. Yeah. Microwave, ate them all. At that point, I was like, you know what? I'm going to cut myself off. I was like, this is a little too much. I grabbed a bag of cereal and started eating that. I was like, good thing I stopped eating the pizza, huh?
That's so good.
Cut myself off. And then at that point, there was 4 more pieces left. And I was like, nah, I'll leave them there. Went to sleep, woke up. It was like 10, 11 o'clock. Grabbed 2 more slices, threw them in the microwave. Heated them up real quick. I ate those, and then you got here on that Sunday. I grabbed 1 more slice, ate that, and I was like, there might be that last slice, but it was gone though. Okay. So at that point, I ate about 98% of that pizza. I ate a full fucking round table pizza, and then the thing about like a couple days later, my mom had brought back some fucking some Costco pizza. Yeah, I had that, so and then on Friday, these damn kids, and then on that Friday at work. My supervisor, or Mario and whatever, they bought more fucking pizza for people at work. Damn. And I brought home the rest. Damn. I ate so much pizza this fucking past couple weeks. But like my thing is that at this point, I'm just like I'm maintaining my weight because I'm just like gym that. But the goal is to lose weight.
I'm hella maintaining my weight right now, but it's crazy. Like I have my weight does not move right now. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I need to go work out today because I haven't gone the past 2 days. I need to go today.
So I went last night, or I guess this morning.
But yeah, damn.
Yeah, so sacrifice my health. You, friends and family. Here we go. But let's talk episode 31. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Cool. What was up?
That's all I was going to say, yeah. I had nothing to say.
Linktree.
Oh, yep.
Email us, whatever. Y'all know. Same spiel. Anyways. Hopefully this episode was good. Catch y'all next week. Well, maybe we'll be back over here. Signing off. Catch y'all later.
Peace.